The first two victims, I would say innocently accepted a ride from someone they'd met at a bar, guy, and he threatened them with weapons. He forced them out of the car and he raped them. The third victim was panhandling, and the man bribed her to get into his car and then pulled a gun on her and raped her. The fourth victim was out jogging. I mean, come on, you can't get more innocent than that, right? She was jumped. She fought the guy off. She poked him in the eyes. But there was DNA on those gloves that she poked him in the eyes. And of course, the other rape victims had rape kits. And when the police put all four of those victims together and then handed off that matching DNA, same guy, all four, they just handed it over to that whole genealogy science, poof, they came up with a guy and they trailed him. They trailed him all the way to that thing that he does for work, a corporate event. You know, clink, you have a little glass of something and your knife and fork and you, thanks, and you leave, and oh, the FBI picked it up. Picked up the utensils, picked up the glass, tested it, and wouldn't you know it, Matthew Nilo, lawyer in New Jersey, ding, 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 ding. The DNA was a match. That guy, DNA was a match. Thanks to the utensils and the glass from that corporate event. What do you know? So now he's going to appear in court 9 a.m. Monday morning, and oh boy, it's serious. 3 counts of aggravated rape, 2 counts of kidnapping, 1 count of assault with intent to rape, 1 count of indecent assault and battery, none of it good. I want to bring in Joseph Scott Morgan. He's a certified death investigator, forensic analyst, distinguished scholar of applied science at Jacksonville State University. Okay, Joe. Man, oh man. We've seen this, right? They follow you, and if you throw out your cup, boom, they got your DNA from the lip rim and your utensils at a corporate event even. This is pretty interesting stuff. Here's my question. At a corporate event, could an argument be made that those utensils get used and reused hundreds of times, and what if there's a mistake?
Well, if they're Johnny on the spot, Ash, you said that they were trailing him. So they're watching this guy, everything that he does. How many events have we been to where you take a glass, for instance, and you discard it? You know the big round trays that they have over to the side? Mm-hmm. You'd have to make sure that you're right on top of that. And you said that they were surveilling this guy. If they got to it in time, it's not going to be commingled with the rest of these samples. And so that's going to be important. I think probably one of the big problems they're going to run into in court, first off, the question will come up, do you have a reasonable expectation of privacy in this event? You know, but you're just leaving it, you're discarding it just like you would a piece of trash. And then what methodology?
I said, wait, stop there though. That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point, right? Because we know we have to get a warrant to go into someone's house, but did they need a warrant to go into the corporate event that's ostensibly at a public gathering space that they paid for, but it was a private event? So I could see that being litigated. But can you take me one step further to the lab? Yes. Because if they take this stuff to the lab and they do their work in the lab, I have seen lab cross-contamination before. I've seen big mistakes being made and DNA that was, you know, foolproof wasn't so foolproof when it was handled by fools. Is that another argument that could be made?
Yeah, it can be, and that's why you have quality assurance. So people make, you know, they kind of blow that off in labs many times, but QA is a big deal. You know, what process did you use in the laboratory to arrive at these scientific conclusions? And you have to be able to validate that in court, and that's one of the things that the DNA scientists do. And look, all of your records are subject to review by counsel at that point in time. How can you validate the testing that you're done and the safety and security involved in this? And it sounds like that they were able to, you know, arrive at a conclusion here and get a match. But the real answer in this case arises from the bravery of these women when they went and had these rape kits performed on them. And the fact that they still have them after all these years is amazing to me. Yeah.
You know what? By the way, that bravery, Joe, okay, let's just hope that they can come into court and can do the thing they do, point right across and say, that's the guy. What's hard, though, is that this is like 2007, 2008. So he would have been 19 or 20 at the time, and he's somewhere around 36 or so now. So there's been some time. He might look different, but who knows? I have to wrap it there. Will you come back again? You're like one of my favorites.
Of course I will.
You know that.
Of course I will.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.